Well, I've got on my standard operating procedures manual now, on my client questionnaire, all of those things. I've got Bloom's taxonomy triangle sitting right there. So we're all constantly going through that with clients. In our first meeting with them, I always ask, how is it that you like to learn best? Are you more of a visual learner? Do you like to read on your own and comprehend that way? Because whichever way it is that you like to learn, I'm going to customize my process to how you learn best. I think a lot of advisors, they flaunt that they have education for clients, but really they just pitch products. And so I wanted to stray away from that, and I wanted to position myself as an expert and a specialist in financial literacy, and I give 101 courses around everything from just pushing a chair down all the way across the room. So we cover insurance and investments in the economy and how returns are made, and what you can do to be a better investor yourself, or if you want to work with a professional like myself, how we can work together. But I think the reason that I came to you is because I wanted to make sure that if I'm saying education is a priority for me in my practice, is that I made it a priority. So creating that curriculum with you and making clients feel they're going through a different experience than they had with previous advisors. And I want to make myself just an overall better educator. So I'm glad that I got to get with you, and I've heard from my clients that I am different. They feel like I'm different. They feel like all the decisions they made regarding the positions that they are now in financially was made on their own because they had educated to make clear, knowledgeable, and empowered decisions, and they didn't feel pressed to do anything, which is great. One more thing, because I think people are always in it, like, they're thinking, what is in it for me? Because I'm educating and I've kind of gone that way in my practice, I've been able to make more money from clients because they are empowered to do so. And so they invest more money, they buy bigger insurance policies, they understand the value of those things. And all I had to do was recommend it, and they're like, yes, on board, let's do it. So that was my, what's in it for me. I would say also it makes sense to work with you, Carrie, because of all your knowledge. You're a doctorate in education, and you have so many different experiences with other people. Plus, so many other industries are leading more towards the education-based approaches for how they're trying to get information out to their prospects or the people the customers, that they want to use their services. Thank you. Um, so I would say it really makes sense to have a course, to take people through that course, to have an experience that you provide somebody with. And I couldn't think of anybody else better or more equipped to help someone build that course than you.